Hi everyone, I hope you are doing great. Our topic is about RBC and it's Group C. It's time to have an introduction about the Royal Bank of Canada and then we can explain about SWOT analysis. It was founded in 1864. It's established its first branch in Western Canada in Vancouver in 1897. And this bank has also corporate headquarters, but most of its management operation are based in Toronto. RBC sponsor a lot of cultural events such as Toronto International Film Festival, and this bank believes that most important asset is employee to develop a stronger client relationship, and their satisfaction is a key factor for customer satisfaction. RBC focuses on young people and spend a lot of money as a sponsorship, scholarship, and donation for students to have a unique experience. And gender parity and workplace diversity are really, really important for this bank. And RBC participate in more than 40 pride parades, and it always support this community. The Global Pride Employee Resources Group was founded in 1999, and RBC increased its employee gender transition policies in 2014. The Royal Bank of Canada tries to improve a workplace where all workers are behaved fairly, regardless of their background, age, gender, or other characteristics. And I should mention that women are really important for this bank, and RBC has made significant progress in promoting women in management. Now we should analyze RBC based on the SWOT analysis, and my friend is explaining that for you. As you can see, there are 4 parts in this slide: strengths, traits, opportunities, and weaknesses. So you can see that in this slide, and my friend is continuing.
Next slide, Weber. Thank you, Sapali. So I'll be doing the strengths of RBC. So first of all, coming to the diverse business sector. So RBC operates in various sectors, including personal banking, commercial banking, wealth management, capital incomes, capital markets, and insurance. So this variety reduces the dependency on any one particular segment and effectively balance its income streams. So coming up to the second point, that innovation and technology. So RBC has always like actively participated in keeping itself updated with the new technologies and advancements. So it has made great investments over the time in digital marketing and fintech, which has overall improved the customer services as well as after sales services. Coming up to the third point, that's effective risk management. RBC has a strong risk management framework, which includes credit risk assessment and stress testing. So these methods can effectively reduce financial risks and help build trust and loyalty among investors. So coming up to the fourth point, maintaining financial stability. RBC has gained a reputation of its remarkable financial stability, consistently securing its position among the globe's most stable banking institutions. So this established reputation provides a sense of confidence to both its prominent customers as well as investors, especially in the times of economic downfall. Coming up to the fifth point, that a strong financial position. So RBC has consistently uphold a strong position, financial position within the banking industry, guaranteeing remarkable flexibility in navigating economic adversities. So additionally, the bank follows essential regulatory policies, further assuring its strong positions and assuring stakeholders of its commitment to sound financial management. So this dedication to financial stability not only instills confidence among customers and investors, but also positions RBC as a reliable institution during economic challenges. So the next point is adoption of customer-centric approach. So RBC has always prioritized customer satisfaction as well as after-sales services with quick and effective solutions. So it has a huge network of ATMs and branches spread all over the country, which helps the customers to find it very accessible and reliable. Coming up to the next point, that's promoting sustainability. So RBC has always has been promoting sustainability through its approach operations. So bank has promotes initiatives aimed at combating climate change and contributing to community development. Coming up to the next point, that's skilled employment. So bank has experienced and knowledgeable employees all over the industry, which has enabled them to work efficiently and effectively over a wide range of products and financial services. So that helps the institution a lot. So last point, coming to participation in community. So RBC demonstrated deep commitment to community engagement and philanthropy. So the bank proactively extends its support to diverse area of charitable initiatives, thus promoting its favorable reputation and maintaining healthy relationships. So Mia will continue with the threats.
So thanks, Bench. So let's talk about the analyzing about the weakness of RBC. As a large and long-standing business in Canada, RBC has some internal weaknesses from characteristics of its business model. The first is organization structure in form of layers. So as large bank organization structure of RBC is cumbersome. So there are too many levels of reporting in the structure, leading to the delays in making decisions, which affect the time and effort of customers. So the second is the technology development. The changing and updating technology in RBC is slow and inflexible. This is caused by the cumbersome organization structure, leading to the technical and human barriers. And the new products and service providing by RBC relate to the technology like the mobile banking or internet banking are always behind other banks in terms of about the diversity and flexibility. The next is the diversification of personnel. The most of RBC employees are indigenous, while the majority of the customer market in Canada is immigrants. As a result, the service and products provided by RBC are often not friendly to customers. Moreover, it's difficult for employees to get promoted, and they face discrimination in treatment. And the number of employees leaving or be fired every year is large. And RBC had to pay for the training costs for staff, but they could not retain the staff or take advantage of talent pool from immigrants. The last is customer service. Customer interests are not the top priority at RBC. So the customer usually go to RBC and use the service and product of RBC because they feel safe from a large and long-standing Canadian business system like RBC, not because they are cared for or friendly when using its service. So let's move on with the opportunity and threats with my teammates. Amazon, please.
Hello everyone. So I will discuss about the opportunities. So there are many factors which affects on the bank. So the first and the foremost is growing market demand. So as in this day and age, there is a growing market demand. So even small businesses are also growing. So financial and a revival in this market is, so there is an increase in the household spendings gives RBC an opening to lure in additional consumers. So the second one is partnership and collaboration. So the organization plans to collab with the two UBS companies so that they expand their business in the developing nations. So manufacturers may employ this as an occasion to establish a new customer base. So moreover, the next point is online sales growth. So during over the few years, our company has invested significant monetary investments in the online platform so that they can grow their business. So the Royal Bank of Canada now has a new deal channel thanks to the financial speculation. So this company could capitalize on its opportunities in coming years to employ big data analysis to gain insights into its customers' needs and better serves them. Next is low inflation rate. So there is a decline in the inflation rate, but it boosts the growth rate of the RBC. So furthermore, there are some threats to the RBC banks like intense competition. Nowadays, there is a many big competitions in the business world. So RBC has engaged in the number of discussions such as the time it refused to open US dollar account to a specific nationalities in 2007. Another one is lack of skilled personnel. Nowadays, every business has lack of skilled personnel employees because every business want to achieve their organization goals, but there are some lack of qualified employees. So the qualified employees are very crucial around the marketplaces. Another one is external factors. So although the organization operates in numerous states, it is susceptible to currency swimming and objects which are rendered tougher by the worldwide political climate. So that become increasingly unstable. Next one is increased market efforts. So the spotlight switches to the digital market, so it affects on the manual marketing, and the customers are directed away because it becomes more congested as well as competitive. Thank you. So the next further, Deba will continue this.
Thank you, Amanjot, for your lovely presentation. Now I'm here with the recommendations, and I have bridged the gap between the recommendation. Like I have used strength with opportunities. For this, RBC has to leverage their global preferences. If they leverage their global preferences, they will be more higher globally standing among all the banks. And second point, which I would say, that taking advantage of digital transformation. Like in today's world, everyone is using digital transformation. And like there are several sources which we can use, which will make the workload easier of the bank. So that will be a great point for that. And second, the bridge I will talk about is weaknesses, which will initiate the threats. The first thing I would say, improvement of regulatory compliances. If we use a regulatory compliances, which will provide a better guideline and better things to RBC, which will initiate that they would stand at a better position. So it would be a great initiative for them. And the second thing which I would say, customer service and cybersecurity education. Customer service is the main thing which they will keep in mind, because the customer is the only thing which they are through the medium which they are running. And the cybersecurity is that the information, the transactions, the information related to RBC, which would never leak, and they had to use a reliable thing to prevent this. And the second, and the third thing I would say, that strength, which is related to threats. Strength, I would say, strength of cybersecurity and data breach prevention. If the IBC has a solid background in cybersecurity, and they are using technologies which will never lead to data breach, then it will be a great point. But this should be always keep like this, otherwise it would be a great downfall for them. And the second thing I would say is utilize brand reputation for regulatory compliances. They already RBC is a very old bank, and they had a very good brand reputation in Canada. And the regulatory compliances which they are using, they are also good, but they should maintain it, otherwise it will be a threat for them. The last but not the least, I would say that converting weaknesses into opportunities. For this, I would first say enhance customer service in emerging market. Like there are some complaints, as I have heard in the research and I have read it, that customers are not satisfied with the service. So they have to improve that, and it will be a great opportunity for them. And the second, I would say, improve operational efficiency for sustainable banking. So if they improve their operational efficiency and the timing, I would say, and that the transaction time and others, so it would be a great initiative. And by this, I will move next over to the slide, which are short-term and long-term advices for RBC. The first short-term advice, I would say, it is implement agile organizational structure. If they implement that organizational structure which has proper guidelines, proper laws, and proper terms and condition mentioned, it would be a great thing for them for the short term. And for the long term, I would say they should invest, they should make a long-term investment in employee development. Like employee are the second most important factor which bank is running through, and developing that long-term investment in employee development, it is a very great initiative for them. And some implementation plans. The first, I would say, created detailed plans for each recommendation with timelines and use resources and accountable parties for and performance matrices. And second thing, monitor progress and adjust as needed. They have to regularly monitor the progress, actually what they are doing and what they are doing good or bad. So they have to keep track on that. And if there is anything required, they have to make changes. So they have gone through that. And the last thing I would say for the recommendation is that this condensed format should fit well onto PowerPoint slides. That's by my side, and I will move. Then now Sepi will guide you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for your recommendation. As we can see from the analysis, it's a financial institution with a strong market position and a wide range of services, but RBC needs to concentrate on enhancing its organizational structure and technology development. RBC will be able to find and keep a diverse workforce, enhance customer service standards, and keep its market position in order to address this problem. Therefore, RBC needs to address these weaknesses. The development of technology, low interest rates, and the growth into international market are just a few of the chances available to the Royal Bank of Canada to grow and expand its operation. However, there are also several threats that the bank must address, such as currency fluctuation and a lack of skilled personnel. To remain successful, RBC must develop new ideas. Finally, I should say that the Royal Bank of Canada has a strong foundation and several vital strengths that help it for continued success in the banking industry. Its financial stability, diverse business sector, innovation and technology adoption, effective risk management, and community participation all contribute to its positive reputation and competitive edge. RBC can maintain its position as a domestic and global leading bank by continuing to adapt and innovate while considering customers' satisfaction and community engagement. And it was the conclusion of this analysis. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone, for the wonderful assignment.
you.
Thank you, Professor, for the great semester.
Thank you.